has a lifetime record of 202 and 117, and get this, a career ERA of 2.75 as you look at his numbers from a year ago. What we were talking about there in the opening comments about the end of last season, he had a terrible September and October. He was 1-3 with a 3.9 ERA. He had a lock on the Cy Young Award in the first half of the year. He was 12-2 and had an ERA of 1.5. But things went a little sour after that, and his buddy Tom Glavine moved in and won the award. So he'd like to get off to a good start again tonight. Lifetime, he is 21-11 against the Phillies, and his 11th straight season of 15 or more wins. That may be as impressive as anything.
Weiss up and throwing, fast man running, but he gets him easily. One down.
I was checking some of his minor league stats before today's game, and he moved up quickly through the Phillies chain.
Right at Boone. 2 out. That's just the way Maddux likes it.
Greg, not the flash and glitter of somebody and what they do on the field as much as just the good guy image.
That ball is whacked. Short hops the wall, and Roland cruises into second with a 2-out double. Boy, he's a good young hitter. The 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called over the inside corner. Had him looking away and beat him with a fastball inside. 1 hit, no runs, no errors, 1 left. Bottom of the first. No score.
Greg. And that they sometimes might block the view of the umpire. But watch, Relaford doesn't go with him. He stays right over the plate.
Chopper to chipper. Gantz retired, 1 away. Catcher Mike Lieberthal waits to hit next. Line, that almost took Maddux with it into center field. Abreu has a solid hit. I'll say. That's well hit on an 0-2 pitch. Runners are going to be at first and third as Jordan hustles it back in. Maddux got to be upset with himself there. He let him off the hook when he had him 0-2. Into left center. That's going to fall for a hit. Andrew cuts it off diving and holds the runner at second. That's an outstanding play. But the Phillies have the lead 1-0. Three straight solid hits against Maddux.
Nice play by Andrew to keep him at first and second.
The 2-2. That's a strikeout. I hope. Yeah. He's so inexperienced as a hitter, he didn't know he hit that. But he did, and bunting on third strike. He's out. Doug Glanville, the batter.
Came up and got Charlie Relaford on the bare hand.
Getting over, he chased one up around his ears. So Maddux gets out of it, not before Philadelphia scores a run on 3 hits and leaves 2. He hits that ball hard, but right at Andrew. 1 out. Line to right, but Jordan is there. He's got it. 2 down.
Also joined that list.
That's rifled into left for a solid hit. Nixon over and up with it. Holds him at first base with 2 out. Got it. Gant doesn't like it. Flips the bat in disgust. But the inning is over. 0-2 the count. Abreu singled up the middle his first time. Scored Philadelphia's run. Takes strike 3 at the knees, inside corner. 5 strikeouts for Maddux. Lieberthal, the batter. Base hit left field. Boys. High fly ball. That'll be easy. Andrew puts it away. Ball's pretty well hit. Andrew's there, though. And the inning is over. 1 hit, no runs, no errors, 1 left on the Superstation. It's 3-1 Atlanta. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Mets hammering the Marlins tonight, 9-6 in the 6th. There's a drive into left field. It's well hit. It's gone.
Oh, there you go, Skip. You wanted to see his trot. Check it out.
As Mel Allen used to say.
Hey, it's hard to get him to smile on the field. And if that's what it takes, I'd like to see it again. He had a big grin on his face when he rounded third. And it's already 8-1, and I know it's 1-2 on the count, but Greg's still got to be thinking downtown here. He's got to go for it.
Why not? Up the middle, off the leg of the pitcher. One run is in. Another runner's going to try to score. He will make it. It's a 2-run single for Maddux. He's got 3 RBIs on the night. That makes it 10-1.
This is adding injury to insult. Off the leg, just below the knee. And with Bronya going over to cover first, it left a huge hole.
He's got a chance to beat this out. Maddux off balance. Can't get it. Into right field. An easy play for Jordan. 1 out. Into left center field, but Andrew Jones will get there, and they get rolling this time. Super play. Inning over. Things look a little different than they did yesterday. 1 hit, no runs, no errors, 1 left. Beaten down, join you now at the end of 4.5 on the Super Station. 11-1 Atlanta.
Get that news, or very seldom do, during the course of a year. Maddux will cover first. Hunter, another good play. Got it there. Boy, he's made 2 nice plays since coming in at first. Diving stop on the ball hit by Bronya to end the 5th inning, and that's a tough play to make, a tough throw to make.
The hardest thing and the worst thing about being a pitcher at spring training is the hours you spend doing just this. It's called PFP, pitchers fielding practice. You have to make a commitment right there. If you're Greg Maddux, I'm going to the bag. Brian Hunter knows he's got it in spring training till you do it just as they did instinctively.
2-0 pitch in the center field. That almost got second base umpire Sam Holbrook. Abreu with his 2nd hit of the game. About him over on the radio side, Don, about Lieberthal. There's another line drive caught this time by Boone. And scampering back to first as Abreu to stay out of the double play. Might be. Broken bat roller first. Hunter. Maddux covers again. That'll do it. Base hit for the Phils, but that's all. Still 11-1.
Up and down. That's going to be the end of the night for Greg Maddux. And, you know, it hasn't been a ho-hum 11-1 ballgame. He's had to pitch out of the stretch every inning. They've had a hit every inning, and now he's going to go back to the batting cage for a little extra BP. Maddux is our AutoZone player of the game. Not only was he dealing with his arm tonight, Greg Maddux is something we've seen him do a lot. Inside fastball to Bronya. A little cutter inside to Gant. Another one on the inside corner, but decided to take matters in his own hand. Boom, home run. First in a few years. Got out of here in a hurry. Same inning. Liner up the middle. 3 RBIs. Good night all the way around for Greg Maddux. He gets his first win of the year. He's our AutoZone player of the game as the Braves even their record at 1-1. We'll be back to give you the rest of the totals and wrap it up right after this.